Welcome to Fret Not. My name's Rob.
My name's Colton, and welcome to the entry-level metal series.
The Elm series.
Elm series.
Listen, if you don't know anything about our channel, or if you've been watching it, man, we're usually reviewing custom-made guitars from the best luthiers around the country. This is our second series, the Elm, the entry-level metal. What we're trying to do in this is find you the best bang for the buck. The least amount of money you could spend to try to get into something that halfway sounds good. And if you don't know every one of these guitars that we're reviewing, we give away. So before we go any further, let's get everybody on the same page. You gotta like the page, you gotta like the video, you gotta share the video, and you gotta subscribe. In the comments, you gotta put the word done. D-O-N-E.
Done.
So when we see a done in the comments, we go back and check the other three things, then you're entered to win. We're going to try to do these about once a week. We got 6 right now we're giving away. There may be some more if we find some more that we feel like that's up to par. And each week we're going to put it in the mix for you. We're going to tell you the specs. I'll tell you a little something about the guitar. It won't be quite as long form as our custom stuff.
Right.
But we're going to get you some information on it, maybe where to buy it. What it costs you, is it worth it? Throw it in the trash. What does it need to be? Because if it sucks, we will tell you.
Yep.
All right, so you are holding a Dinky JS22 Jackson.
Yes, sir.
This is a very entry-level guitar, but man, we've searched everywhere. We ordered a bunch of guitars. We had to go to Guitar Center. We got to play a bunch of stuff at Guitar Center. We're not Guitar Center people. Hey, it's close. So we wanted to get a couple that we put our hands on first and then do what you do, listen to the research, and order the rest of them. All in all, how do you feel about it?
I think if you and your friends are about to start a band and your first gig is going to be at Denny's, this is the guitar for you.
So are you saying it's Denny's worthy?
It is Denny's worthy. It's a good guitar.
All right, so compared to your first guitar, how is it?
I would say it's probably leagues ahead my very first guitar. My very first guitar, it wasn't a first stack, but it wasn't a name brand by any means. I found it at like a music store that, sells CDs. It was up on the walls, maybe 120, 150 bucks, and I was wanting to learn how to play guitar. That was the easiest way for me to get into it. Okay. This is a lot better than what I first started with.
It's light years above what I started. What I started on would make you cry and hurt people. You know what I mean? Trying to play on those necks. Okay, so if you know us, we usually go through deep dive in all the specs. We're going to tell you everything. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to go into on these. So you got a set of Jackson pickups, which in all honesty, sound pretty dang good.
Yeah, they're not bad for the money.
This does have a floating bridge. It is not a Floyd Rose. It doesn't have a locking nut up top, so I would use that sparingly. But so for the purposes of this review, we have taken the whammy bar off. When you get it, if you win it, it'll be in the same package that they shipped it to us in. Everything identical. We haven't done a setup on this guitar. We haven't done anything but tune it, because it'd be kind of bad if we told you all about a guitar and then we set it up the way we wanted it to. We want you to get it like we got it.
Right.
How is it in playability?
Playability is it's not bad. If you're a Dimebag Darrell fan and you want to do some dive bombs, it can do it.
Yep. There you go. There you go. So I think it's probably kind of set up. It's a Jackson, obviously. I think it's probably set up for heavier music.
Yeah. Now
it don't have a set of $400 or $500 pickups in it. We know that because the guitar wasn't that much.
No.
This is a bolt-on. So far, it has played really well. It's some form of a maple neck. I'm not 100% sure on these, but in all actuality, the QC on this guitar is really good. It's a gloss finish. We couldn't find really anything wrong with it. It was a slight bit out of tune when we took it out of the box. We just tuned it. And crap, we've been playing it for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So let's get back to the deal. We're going to put this in a mix in just a second. No, that's what we're going to do, is we're going to put this in a mix. And then we're going to come back and talk to you about price point and what we spent on it and how we honestly feel about it. So we'll be right back.
You're back.
Okay, we're back. You got a chance to hear it in the mix. So this guitar cost us $199, and they sell it every day at Guitar Center. I'm sure Musician's Friend, probably not Sam Ash anymore, but maybe they still got some. I don't know. Sweetwater, you could probably get it anywhere. We ordered 6 entry level, what we consider to be really good guitars. They're all going to be reasonably priced. This is one of the better priced ones. Without giving anything away on the rest of the guitars, I think it plays really good in that field, don't you?
Yeah, it seems like that metal, or at least the hard rock genre, was in mind when this guitar was crafted for an entry level area. If we had to go play a gig and you needed a backup guitar, you think you could get through a few songs on that? Yeah, I definitely could get through a few songs on that.
So there you go. If it's good enough for a working musician, it's good enough. Now, we're not telling you this is great as any of those high-end custom luthiers they make, but what we are telling you is if the funds are lower, this might be a really good option for you, especially if you're learning.
Yeah, this is a great stepping stone, the first stone.
Yeah, from the factory, the setup on it's pretty good. The action's pretty low. We haven't had any problems with the truss rod or the neck being out of whack. It pretty much frets out on every fret.
Yep.
There's no buzzing, and it plays pretty good. And those little Jackson pickups are pretty cool.
Yeah, you can't really complain.
So you're going to have a volume, a tone, and a 3-way switch on this guitar. And the tuners up top, I don't think they're locking. But man, for $1.99, I don't really know if you could go wrong with that.
No, I would be pleased if this cost me $199. Yeah. And if it was my backup guitar, or I had a friend who was wanting to learn how to play guitar, I'd have no problem loaning this to them, to see if guitar was for them, to dip their toes in the guitar water.
Yep. So I really like that it is kind of an arch top. I'm big on arch tops. I love the fact that it's freaking white. And I'm going to give it to you if you win it. And I hate giving away guitars, and I really hate giving away white guitars. All right, so we're going to get out your hair, but we're going back to what we told you at the first. This channel, during this series, when we review these guitars, i.e. when this gets finished, we're going to have a little short time frame. Maybe 10 days, I don't know, 10, 14 days.
Yeah, not sure
and
yet.
During that time, you need to subscribe to the channel. You need to like the video of the guitar that you want. You need to share the video to some platform, just share it, and put the word done in the comments. In about 10 days, we're going to go back. We're going to pull all those comments. We're going to put them in order they came in. We're going to number them, throwing them into a random number generator. Bam, somebody wins it.
Somebody.
When they win it, now these are all brand new guitars, less the time we've had them. So even the longest guitar is going to be less than a month old or a month or so old, because it just takes time to shoot the videos. They're all brand new. We're going to send them back to you in the exact packaging we got them in, putting them right back in the box. We're having some stickers made, and it's going to say Fret Not on the box, and you're going to get a free guitar for Fret Not.
Yeah, and speaking of the shipping, the way they came to us, it was not terrible.
They actually shipped, and I've got some extra stuff that we can kind of padding it up a little bit. But every one of them came; they were all relatively close to being in tune, so that tells you they haven't moved a whole lot. You know, so. What we will ask of you, and we'll get into this when it comes time to win, we are going to ask that either you take a snapshot of you in the box and email it to our email, which you can find on the channel, or shoot us a little clip and go, hey, I got a free guitar from Fret Not.
Yeah, we'd like to know that you got it and what you think about it. And
all right, so we've told you a little bit about the guitar. We've kind of given you the specs, even though there's not a ton of specs on these. It's an alder body. It's kind of some form of a maple neck. Maybe, and I guess an ebony fretboard if it even has ebony, but I mean, it feels good, it plays good. Yeah. Every one of these guitars could be, if you win it and it's free, take it to a luthier and just let them tweak it a little bit. Cost you $30, whatever. Let them set it up right for you, and then you'll be good to go.
Yep.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching. Remember, we give guitars away. So you need to tell your friends, you need to tell your cousins. Tell Grandma and Grandpa. Maybe Grandpa wants to learn a little metal. You know, you never know.
Maybe Grandma wants to learn a little metal.
She might want to play some Lamb of God. You never know. So, thanks for watching. As this channel progresses, we have 6 of these to give away right now. Oh, why don't you do that? Can you unplug that? Or you ain't got to unplug it. Just hand it to me. We're going to get that Mitchell. Now, if you enter, you can enter into every guitar. It doesn't matter how many times you enter. If you enter multiple times on the same guitar, it does matter because it don't work that way. We're only going to pull your name one time and you'll be in a random number generator. So this is what's next up, and this will be on our next episode. This is a Mitchell. It's actually, I didn't even know it till I bought it. It's actually a Guitar Center home brand.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we don't want to tell you too much about this. I will tell you this, it plays really well. Mm-hmm. It's not expensive, and you can win it. It's that easy.
Yep.
All right, well, listen, guys. As always, man, we really appreciate you. The views are coming in. The subs are coming in. We're getting people all over the world. And it doesn't matter where you are. If you win, I'm going to ship you the guitar. So thanks, everybody, for watching. You got any last words on this beast?
No, just make sure you like, comment, subscribe, comment done, share it.
Yep. So you need to subscribe to the channel. You need to share the video that you're on, and you can do this to everyone. You need to like that video, and then you need to write the word DONE in the comments. And we will use the done word to go back and pull the other analytics and make sure you did the other 3. Then your number is just going into a random generator. Bam, you can get a free guitar.
Yep.
All right, well, listen, guys. We still have an episode or 2 left of the High Gain series. That'll be coming out really shortly here in the next day or so. And we got a couple of special guitars. If you're into the more custom-made guitars, make sure you watch the channel. Get back on the channel, subscribe, because, man, we got 2 more beauties coming in. We're going to do full in-depth reviews on. So until next time,
stay tuned.